Selani is Neuragicus.
Hello everybody, I am Sasha and I want to introduce you to a Neuragicus place, which means an extraordinary, wonderful place. If you don't believe me, just follow me.
Today we will visit the Neuragic complex of Seleni, which is located at 1,000 meters above sea level in a plateau dominated by Monte Tricoli. Can you believe that this place has been inhabited for at least 3,500 years? Yeah, 3,500 years. That's a long time. Situated only 6 kilometers away from the town of Lanasei, the Neuragic complex of Seleni is surrounded by a holm oak forest and immersed in an enchanting landscape. A precious gem, a synthesis of history, culture, and nature. Can you see it? Isn't it Neuragicus? The archaeological site consists of a main building, the Nuraghe Genachili, surrounded by defense walls, and a Neuragic village, which in ancient times consisted of about 200 huts. That's a lot, ain't it? The village is extremely old, dating back to the 15th century BC. Thanks to its strategic position and favorable climate, the place had been inhabited for over 1,000 years and then gradually abandoned, although the local shepherds had kept hanging around in this place for a long time. But that's not all. Near the Nuraghe, there are two Tombe dei Giganti, megalithic gallery graves that were used as public tombs during the Bronze Age. The tombs were probably 3, but one has been lost. The Nuraghe was built close to a tall granite rock, partly covered by a massive wall belt made of 10 rows of stones. Do you see them? How were these giant blocks moved? No one has ever fully explained this, but it is astonishing indeed. It is Neuragicus. Unfortunately, only the base of the Nuraghe remains, but archaeologists believe that the Genachili could resemble the Nuraghe Shiri and Ilbano. This type of building has been widely used throughout the Bronze Age. The top of the structure can be reached via a narrow staircase with 19 steps. A second staircase, and perhaps also a third one that allowed access to the other rooms, was leaning against the granite outside wall. The first research records on the Selani site are by the cartographer Alberto della Marmora and the archaeologist Giovanni Spano in the mid-19th century. But it was the intellectual general Angelino Usai from Lanusei, an amateur archaeologist who opened a breach on ancient history of Ogliastra in the 20th century. Do you know what the General Usai said the first time he saw this place? It's really Neuragicus! In the years following the research conducted by Angelino Usai, additional archaeologists carried out several excavation campaigns unearthing numerous artifacts from different historical eras. The most interesting find is the bronze statue called Donna Cerimoniante, which is at the National Archaeological Museum of Cagliari. Next to the Nuraghe Genachili, there are two huts, Hut 3 and Hut 1. In Hut 3, there's a central circular compartment called Rotonda con bacino, which means rotunda with basin. Inside the hut was found a stony bowl, which is thought to have been used by the Nuragic people during rites related to the cult of water. Inside Hut number 1 were found fragments of vases and amphorae from various eras and origins. These ancient artifacts are the proof that Seleni was an important trading center in the Mediterranean. We are almost at the end of this tour, but before I let you guys go, I want to show you Selani 1 and Selani 2, in other words, the giants' graves. Megalithic constructions, unique in shape and size, that are scattered throughout the island. The name of these mysterious monuments comes from ancient popular beliefs. In fact, the Sardinian people used to think that they were residents of gigantic men. These fascinating Neuragic tombs were actually collective burial places explicitly used to bury several deceased people together. Their shape resembles that of a bull. The central part, the burial chamber, recalls the head of a bull, and the semicircular lateral wings look like the horns. Look at them from above. Is it Neuragicus? Seleni 1, the smallest and oldest, was built in the 15th century BC. Seleni 2 was built a century later, and it is the largest, During the excavations, the archaeologists found 3 modeled stones. The largest has 3 central holes. This one was probably the main entrance door of the tomb, on which were placed 3 beetles, sacred stones representing the deity of fertility. According to the Latins, in the external ceremonial space of the tombs, called the exedra, the Nuragic people used to perform the incubation ritual. That is to say, the religious tradition of sleeping in a sacred area with the intention of reuniting the living people with the dead ancestors during sleep. How scary is that? I think I'm getting goosebumps. And with this, our visit to Selene Nuragic Park comes to an end. Did you like it? I really hope so. Thank you for your nice company. We shall meet again. So until the next Neuragicus tour.